Hey, this is John, and I'm answering your question as best I can on Reddit about some of the steps to braking properly for a turn. Um, this was a lap in a previous race of mine where I outbroke someone in the turn. This lap that you're looking at is actually, I set the class record with this lap. So, I mean, it was like the best lap anybody's done in Amateur Open at this track. This is Pikes Peak International Raceway in Fountain, Colorado. Anyways, the leader's in front of me, and you can see him right here. And I got held up by a back marker after he had passed me at one turn. I was kind of just being lazy in the race a little bit until this last lap, and I won the race and passed him at the finish line. But you'll see this turn coming up. It's a high braking turn. It's probably the hardest braking zone of the track, and you can kind of see how I did it. But one thing that kind of sucks is for you, I guess, watching this is that I have an auto blipper, right? So it kind of, you could call it cheating in a way. I mean, if you're still using a manual clutch, it's not going to be super useful, but maybe we can break down some of it. So coming into this tight left-hand turn up ahead, this is turn 3 that we're going through, coming out of turn 2 here, up onto the banking and coming into turn 3. It's a tight left-hand turn. So coming up on the fifth gear. So fifth gear coming into this infield section, and at a pretty good clip. Now we're coming up on a back marker, but you'll notice how the leader in front of me is in the center of the track, and he brakes kind of shallow. I double downshift from, triple shift down to second from fifth in this little chute here. So I know that I want to be in second for the exit drive, and I'm braking really hard once I'm in the chute here. So let's take a look at the lines as well. All right, so now I'm in second, and you'll notice where he is and where I am. He came in shallow, and probably because he focused on the back marker that we're coming up on. And I don't know why that guy's way out there, but that's probably one of the reasons why he's a back marker. So again, when you do get to the track, if you ever have an opportunity to walk the track, it's going to help a ton. But you can tell that the leader is checking up a little bit. I mean, his head is over the center of the seat. I have the luxury of coming in behind him here, trail braking to the apex, and then this lets me get a really good, get the bike pointed really well to get drive. So I've already done my downshifts, 3 downshifts in rapid succession while braking. And because I'm using the auto blipper, I don't have to worry about letting the clutch out. I'm already, I was already at the revs that I wanted to be at. But as I'm trailing, you can look at my tack and see that I'm pretty low in the revs. But that's just kind of indicative of this turn because it's so tight. I mean, I could have gone down to first gear probably, but I would have high-sided myself into oblivion on the exit. So I mean, there's different, there's a lot of factors to take into account, but you can see I'm not even showing up on my tack at this point. So watch the line here with the trail braking to the apex. All right, so I'm rolling on the gas, coming through the apex, and you can see I'm already starting to catch him. Now he's got, even though he double apexed it and went wide, he's got some pretty decent drive. Also note how far this back marker has to lean to correct from his wide approach into the turn, right? So he's leaning his bike more than the leader or myself here at this point, right? So you see the lines, a little wheelie right here. Okay, so just from trailing that turn in and being able to get on the drive at the right point, I made up all that distance between him and I. And then coming around, you'll see how I line him up again on the last turn. I double apex to get drive, and I pass him at the finish line. Let's watch that. So this is exiting turn 4 right here. There's only 7 turns on this track, so this is turn 4. 5, 6 is an S. Now watch the double apex here. Again, even though those weren't really straightaways, you know, rolling on the gas post apex is really important to get drive. To be able to get a line here, well, just watch it. There you go. So, hope that helps. See ya.